So I really enjoyed my time at Cronton. From the very start, I enjoyed the subjects that I picked. I felt supported in the subjects. If I needed any help, I knew where to access that help, academic and non-academic. So yeah, right from the start, I enjoyed the journey. I think first year was obviously challenging, but also fun. You got to meet so many new people from different schools, make loads of new friends. And then second year, obviously the content becomes a bit more challenging, but you already have them relationships with staff and with friends to know where to get support, who to go to and what to do. Like things like Aspire, make sure that you know the procedures that go into making a successful student and what gets success in your A-level. So I think those things really paid off. And I think if you put the work in, then you have the support as well. So both of them things mean that it's quite easy to succeed if you try and you seek out the support that's more than accessible. Yeah, so I studied politics, economics and sociology. I went into it knowing I wanted to study politics. I was thinking about maybe doing English and French, I wasn't sure. And then I obviously didn't. I did economics and sociology. My favourite was sociology, and I've studied sociology. It was a bit of a surprise because obviously I thought I was going to study politics, but I loved sociology. I think a range of things. The content is really interesting. I think all three of my subjects, it was really challenging choosing which one I wanted to do at a degree because I enjoyed them all. But I think sociology is sort of an overview of both of the other subjects. It's an overview of everything really. But I think that on top of the content and the way it's delivered, the way it was taught, it's just exciting and interesting. It's about real life, so it's applicable to real life. So that makes it really, really interesting. I think a lot of things, you get a lot of independent tasks. I think one of the main things is the independent study time that you get at Cronton. I know a lot of maybe like colleges that are attached to schools, it's not as much, you don't get as much independent time. So a way to manage that, I know a lot of people at uni who didn't have the same level of freedom that we have struggle to adapt to that, but having adapted to that in sixth form, it's quite easy to then step onto university. I think with A-levels, they are quite applicable to my degree, so just some of the content sort of overlaps, which is quite good, quite exciting. And then just sort of making connections as well, because it's all new people. Like you know everyone from high school, you know, you've been there 5 years, but college, you've got to make new friendships, make new connections with teachers, and you've got to do that at uni with people from across the country. So I think doing that as well is something that carries over into university. Yeah, so I chose to go to London School of Economics. Obviously London's very exciting. I've always been attracted to London, but yeah, I just was attracted to the course, but also the city. I think, you know, a lot of unis do good courses, but then the city is just exciting. It's a very well-renowned uni, especially for the course that I do. And I think having the opportunities that Cronton gave me, like going to summer schools and having internships, really helped me have a better sort of chance of getting in. But no, my first term at uni has been really, really good, really exciting. Met some really interesting people, met people from all across the world, let alone all across the country. And yeah, living in London is obviously extremely exciting. You get to see, I walk past Big Ben every day on my way to uni. It still blows your mind, but yeah, it's been really good, really enjoyable and very exciting. I'd say my time at Cronton was very exciting, very interesting. I think the subjects that you do, if you really think about the subjects that you choose, you'll get the most out of it because then you'll be actually interested in your subject. So I'd say really exciting, really interesting, and really fun and supported. I'd say challenging, it definitely was challenging, but you know the support, so you can get that support and make sure that the challenge is like able to be overcome.